Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Hades 2 technical test. We are going to be going back in with, with the staff here. So, I guess, what do we want to grab? We could grab the shovel. It doesn't say we need the pickaxe anymore, which means that we must have completed everything in our little checklist that needed, or, seems to be the case. So we could try out one of these other things. You know what?
Should take the tablet.
Let's take the tablet. All right, so we're going to be able to send shades home to gain extra psyche, which will let us get stronger, basically.
The blacksmith's job.
New god who dis?
What, is he going to fit me for a suit of armor? In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
They told me you needed a weapon or something.
Hephaestus?
You already got one. Right, lousy one can spot that piss poor workmanship from here. Though, I could tune it up.
Is it gonna be... Oh, okay. So he's legit just a full-on god. Okay, cool. I was wondering, I guess I was expecting Hephaestus was almost gonna be one of the kind of like gods that often offered something... Not quite a normal boon, you know, like your attacks do this now, but like, I don't know. Okay, your attacks occasionally create a blast that does 200 damage in an area. I'm into it. Casts do damage 3 times in succession, but in a smaller area. Yeah, we could do that. That's interesting, but I feel like we have to go for the blue, right? Specials occasionally create a blast that does 400 damage in an area. I mean, let's go for the potential... Whoa! I do wonder if it's like a percentage-based thing that scales on attack speed in any way. There was some of that stuff that happened in Hades that I don't know if it's happening here or not. Basically, what I'm getting at is, would this be a lot better on the sickle? On the sister blades? Ooh. Or is it... balanced around how slow the weapon is? Could be. Oh, God, hello. Doesn't seem like it's happening extremely often, but I don't know if it just wouldn't happen extremely often on the sister blades either. So we can't get this without the weapon. All right. You know what? Screw it. Let's go for the bomb. We've been going mostly for cash money.
Come on.
Oh, man. Okay, so it's a pretty noticeable AoE as well, for what it's worth. Well. Oh. Oh, you can't stall it. So if you don't time that right, you gotta deal with the old consequences. This seems really strong, this boon. All right. Recharge. Oh! Okay, it's occasionally. I was too excited by the new god that I didn't read. Blast recharge time. So it does it routinely. Okay, so if that's the case, if it is just like every 9 seconds you do that, it's completely irrelevant how fast the weapon is, which is good. I wouldn't say it's completely irrelevant, I guess. It could still, in a way, stray towards, ever so slightly towards a faster weapon, because you can get it more reliably on that 10-second or 9-second cooldown. With less downtime, technically.
Hecate your teacher, is that it? Known her since I was probably your age. Right, proper dame. Been far too long since last we saw each other, come to think. What can you do? She hates everybody. I hate everybody.
I'm extremely interested to see Hestia when the placeholder's gone. Your cast repeatedly inflicts scorch on foes. Special is a fiery projectile, which is really good. Hold cast to aim a fiery projectile that explodes on impact. You know, it's all pretty good. I think I'll go for this. Have I done this one? I don't remember. I do not recall. It's pretty cool looking. So if we got this, we would just be turning it into Psyche anyways, probably. So I'm going to take an educated guess.
I have your back, sister.
That you get a better ratio if you actually are picking the exact thing you want. Instead of getting the trade-in thing. I have no idea if it matters. if we do really well in this room or not.
Good shot.
Okay. Hehehe. Ooh. So what is that, the Artemis mark, like, from the original Hades there? Usually that's like, you're gonna crit on this enemy. Don't know what the deal is in this fight. Is it just who she's gonna snipe?
All clear.
Good work.
It'd be interesting if the quality of the boons you get here is based on how well you do.
Sister Selene's light to guide me on my hunts. But where you're going, she can't follow, can she? Nor can I.
And Headmistress Hecate is needed at the Crossroads. I alone have the authority to enter the House of Hades, if I can make it there.
Hey, what do you mean, if? It's a matter of when, as far as I'm concerned. I'm thinking maybe very soon, in fact.
Yeah, I don't know. After you hit with your attacks or specials, you'll fire a Seeking Arrow. I loved that one in Hades. Foes in your casts may take critical damage from your attacks. It's definitely an interesting one. It sort of plays into the gameplay loop that we are sort of going to be working on, which is drop a cast and attack a minute. So, but whenever you hit with your attacks and specials, fire Seeking Arrow. Doesn't seem to be an internal cooldown on this, so like this would be better with a faster weapon, but hey. Piercing Arrow fires towards any foe damaged by your Omega cast. I don't think I really want to do that. I'll do this because it will convince me to actually use that more. Here we go. Here's the Compel. Hold left and right click when shown. What?
Why don't
What?
we try again?
Oh, okay. At the same time, hold them both down when shown.
Look upon me.
What? This is like that Mario Party minigame with the flags.
See you in the Crossroads.
Interesting. It's kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. For something extremely simple, it actually is kind of
Those shadows.
quite fun. Oh! Oh man, the darkness makes it very tough to see what you're going to be getting hit by. Oh my lord. We are getting buzz smacked here. It's these little, the little vines. That's the real problem. We actually have a keepsake from Skelly, or, well, sorry, Skelemius,
It's clear again.
that will keep us alive if we die.
Said you met your flighty cousin Artemis. Now that's some tracking skill, I must admit. She's gone so often, figured she was merely lollygagging with her woodland friends again.
After you strike foes with a weapon, Spirit Bubble may appear. That gives us the mana back. Specials hit foes with a splash that knocks other foes away. Sprint does damage. I actually quite like this. As far as the sprint so far, the sprint upgrades, the Breaker Sprint from Poseidon is my early favorite. But I feel like Fluid Gain. I think Fluid Gain is really good. All right. Yeah, I got smacked there. The darkness covering up the location, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, but it's more so that if you get hit by, to help conceal the projectiles of other enemies. Not like the actual boss themselves, you know? Yep. Bonk. Bop, 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 bop. Look at all the water blobs we get. If we need something that attacks quite quick, I guess we could do that. Just a regen. Hoping there's a little bit of HP in the shop or armor, or if we could run into, oh god, Arachne, that'd be really nice. Kind of wasted my charge shot. AoE burn, it seems really good too. Ooh, come here. Oh, I thought we had our big old hammer. Line him up. Strike him down.
Well,
Oh! Are they infinitely spawning while these guys are on the screen? Is that the idea? Until we deal with the bigger lads? Possibly. Anything else? I'd rather get the Psyche, even though... Or wait. What does it say? Oh, I mean... Do we technically need it? Yeah, we do. If we want this upgrade. Sure, fine. Sure, fine. Oh, man. Trying to get in there to drop down my Q feels a little bit weird. Well... This feels like one of the better, one of the better cast upgrades, I'd say. From my first impressions. First impression tier list. It feels nice. I don't know. Ooh. Okay, I think we go Arachne. It is. I am going to be hit with the same problem I'm sure I will always feel, which is the mana one. It's going to just be a lot better. What the hell?
I'll drink of you.
Come here.
And leave a little heap. My friend.
Hello. I would definitely give a gift to Arachne if we had one.
My silk is everything to me. It's stronger than it looks. Keeps me safe. It can suffocate even the strongest prey. Don't you like it? Is there a certain pattern, color combination you admire?
it's lovely, Arachne. Look, I wish I could stay and admire it, but...
But you can't. I understand, I truly do. Though it would mean a lot to me if you would take some of my silk with you on your way.
Ooh. Ooh, that's new. A 50 armor outfit that heals you for 2 in every location. That's actually really quite good. Okay. I mean, I will say the 10 armor outfit that makes your cast do 100% more damage is good. I don't know if it's going to increase the burn damage is the thing. It might. If it does, that's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. But channel faster, I'm going to meet in the middle. This is the safest. This is the riskiest. But I also don't know if the benefit is going to help us that much, because I don't know if it affects the burn. My gut tells me no, but my heart says I hope it does. So we're going to go for this. 30 armor and a little bit of channeling. Good meet in the middle. And obviously we're going for the Daedalus Hammer. Are you kidding me?
Keep on spinning.
I really want to save my first hit of the room for a big lead. Okay. I think I've charged it back up. I sure did. Oh, that was nice. Okay. Just kind of clean them out here. The water droplets kind of like absorbing into us is really, 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 really good. Yeah. The thing that I like about the fire one is it upgrades the uncharged version of your cast. Dash Strike hits a larger area and destroys 60% of any armor based on the total. Ooh. You can channel 40 extra mana into your special to do 300% more damage in a larger area. That's so cool, but not for today. Same for this. Your special bounces towards 2 more foes, doing 10% damage for each hit. It's interesting. It's really interesting. That's kind of like the, this is a Daedalus Hammer that almost makes it into that, that Athena boon from the first game. We have to go for the Dash Strike. I mean, is it better? I don't know if it's like this is the most game-changing of them for us.
Might.
But it's the one that has the most to do with our actual build. Ooh. Oh, this is the correct choice is the shop. But the choice of actually seeing something new is going to check out some more Hephaestus boons here. Yeah, it's in the shop room. So we are throwing away something something quite strong for something that's hopefully quite strong. Also a reminder, we are capped at 5 wins for the technical test. So I am going to get Hecate down to low HP and then intentionally die. It is what I have to do to keep playing. Oh, there's no line there. Interesting. If you take damage during your attacks or special, they hit for 125% more. Interesting. You're immune to damage for 8 seconds in the beginning of a room. Oh, that is an interesting speedrun perk. Because you could go in and just do what is the highest DPS optimal and not care about survivability at all, which is super interesting. Specials will occasionally create a blast that does 400 damage in the area. This is actually like a really good thing to just grab and then not go for. Like, not do a build for it. You know what I'm saying? I actually might even just take it. Just every 20 seconds, which is a long time. But every 20 seconds throw out one special is actually like a really nice splash. Like, Hephaestus' boons so far feel like they're going to be really good splash boons, like a boon to just pick up for a slot that you're like, you know, I'm not really using this part in my build right now. And it'll just be like, hey, if you're using it rarely, good.
I sensed your presence.
Hello.
Our enemy's strength even exceeds my own. We're both titans, yes, Kronos and I, but he is my elder, as I am yours. What say you?
His age doesn't mean anything to me. The old are seldom wise, and often weak. And he did not study under you, headmistress. Only I have.
Did she just hit her with an okay boomer?
Just so. He is an arrogant old fool. The impression of wisdom comes with age more than the real thing. Remember that.
Good morning. Oh, see, it feels like dropping an anvil on him. It really does. Okay. Oh, real one. Real ones, no. Hold on. I need this flower. Whoop. Oh, just look at that. I feel like, yeah, if you're like a newer player too and you just want to focus mostly on dodging, just make sure that every like 20 seconds you come in to drop one special and then you're just good to go. Is kind of cooking.
Do not overextend.
Okay.
Sir.
Ooh, boy. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense to throw out your cast, the AoE cast, very much with small enemies like this. Look at that damage! That's really good.
Bathe in flame.
I got greedy. I wanted to have fun with it. This really is the, like, just hit and then leave kind of a build. Okay, it's a fake one. Whoop. All right, remember we gotta die.
Behold the moon.
You can. Oh, let's go. You can dodge it. You just have to like really focus on it. Zoop.
Next.
Okay.
Your strength.
Do not kill her. Prove that we can. And then don't. I really want to poke her with the big kaboom.
My silk.
All right. Kill me. Come on, kill. Wait. Ooh. Tech? New tech? New tech? Wait a minute. We're actually learning a little bit of gas for this fight, huh? Okay, so you can't tech that. You can dash out though. Hey, this is actually really helpful. Oh, new tech. There it is. Oh, we have a death defy. I forgot we have a death defy.
I think not.
Okay, hold on. But we're actually... This is actually an interesting way to practice something that you wouldn't want to do in a normal fight. You wouldn't want to, like, go about it like that, but... Yeah. I mean, you could also just dash through is the thing. You'd kind of want to just dash through in the middle. You can take me. I did. It's hard to not. There we go. All right. Cool.
A lesson learned, I trust.
That is interesting. There is some really courageous ways to dodge in that fight. I have just learned. That's kind of fun.
Feels like 3 against 1 when I face Headmistress out there.
Yeah, it's really tough. It's really tough. That's why I lost.
Dora must be hiding for a bit.
I don't know. Compared to, I do wonder. Compared to Megra.
You were close.
Yeah, yeah. She's trying to talk down to me. Compared to Megra, is she tougher or not? I don't know. I know that it's probably going to look a lot easier, but I think that the Meg fight's pretty easy too. I think that there's like a little bit more RNG chaos in the Meg fight, and thus it might feel harder. Where if you get good at the Hecate fight, it's probably easier.
We're getting nowhere. I should be out there fighting, not standing watch over a place nobody comes to uninvited. Damn it.
Oh, I didn't get any keepsakes. Or any...
I think the circumstances justify heightened security around here. But if you don't, go take it up with the Headmistress, not me.
The unhappy goddess of comeuppance casts her judging gaze on all within the Crossroads, which she safeguards out of duty and of spite.
Don't want to get on Nem's bad side.
Whatever.
I do like the goddess of comeuppance.
Be well.
Like, I want that to be the official title. Didn't get anything to plant, but we did send somebody back home, so we should have a good amount of psyche. Yeah, we'll save Hecate for later.
Has been in an especially foul mood of late. Anything I should know about?
Is it the gift I gave?
I was going to ask you the same. She sought my task, but that's nothing new. Though she's been clashing with Headmistress more and more.
Shame it's been this way. Personally, I'd rather have divine retribution with me than against. I reckon you can't just smooth things over with her, can you?
I have my doubts.
Hello.
Salutations.
Salutations.
So is the salutations literally just like a... It's like a... Hi, and that's it? Like, I think that's... I think it has no mechanical purpose.
Headmistress, I found Artemis out there. I'd not expected her so soon, but then, she's quick. Speaking of which, what of Hermes? Any word?
Oh.
Alas, not yet. However, those two are resourceful and discreet. And Olympus remains none the wiser to our long-standing connection with them, if that is your concern.
That actually puts into words better what I was trying to say earlier about Hephaestus. I thought, I kind of assumed Hephaestus, because I heard he was going to be in the game. I assumed he was going to be more like a Hermes god, or like demigod, which I know Hephaestus is not, but I thought it was going to be that thing where in Hades 1, Hermes always gave you something related to just like movement speed and didn't have the traditional like attack special cast boons. I thought that's what Hephaestus was going to be.
My concern is their safety. May Hermes soon discover what exactly Kronos is scheming and return, though I know we can ill afford to wait.
No, we cannot. Hermes convinced me of that.
I'll say early impressions of the Hephaestus boons feel nice. They are, however, probably, I don't know how great of scaling they're going to be, though, right? Like, a lot of other boons have scaling worked into them a little bit.
All in the mind.
Okay, Psyche upgrade.
This is beyond my grasp.
Oh, we can't. I mean, we'd have to turn off something for 2. Do we need a Death Defy? The answer is no. The answer is no. We don't need a Death Defy. I'd rather have the sprint speed and the damage in the cast.
Better prepared.
But we could also, I mean, because we have the Death Defy keepsake. I care more about it than 20% more damage to Hecate, who we don't want to kill. You know, like when we get there, we want to make sure we don't accidentally kill her, because then I'll have to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do. So we can't do that.
Your struggles never are in vain, young one. You're no mere mortal. With each passing night, you grow in knowledge and in strength. Especially if you throw on that God mode, then there won't be any stopping you.
Would that godhood was enough, Commander. Though the last thing you said, what exactly did you mean?
Oh, God mode? Well, it's this mode, you see. One which you're able to throw on, or to throw off, entirely at whim. It's just an option's all I'm trying to say, so use it if you please.
Just an option.
Just an option. Is God mode actually in the game already? I guess it'd be under gameplay. Try this if you find you're struggling. Yeah, instantly makes you tougher, more so whenever you fail. No, I don't need it to be easier. Thank you. It is interesting to see. This is not trying to be a gloat, but it's interesting to see what kind of like the Hades story feels like when you're losing a lot in a row. Like the game does surely try and make you feel better about it, which is nice.
Within the haunted crossroads reside shades and spirits of all sorts, some resembling their mortal selves, and others rendered down to purest essences.
You all right, Homer?
Nay.
All right. So
wish.
still nothing there. All right. Well. I think, do we have any... I feel like when we unlock this, there can't be nothing else to unlock for meta progress for strength, right? Like, that's... I mean, and I know... And I'm not talking in the technical test. Like, there'll have to be something after this, right? Like, personally, I don't mind if this is as far as it goes for strength meta progression. Personally, I'd be fine if it stopped after that, but I kind of doubt it. And also, we don't know anything about upgrading weapons or, like, different weapon aspects or anything like that yet. I would not be surprised if that wasn't even in the game at early access launch. Over the course, like, the weapon aspects were something that were added over the period of time of Hades release. And that's one big thing I really want people to remember when Hades 2 comes out in early access is when Hades came out on the Epic Game Store originally, like way back when, it was really early. It was really rough. It was a lot earlier than this, let me tell you. It was a lot earlier, and it was in a rougher state than this, and it became something good. So do keep that in mind with, you know, the limited amount of stuff that may be in the game at early access. But even comparing it to the technical test, like the original Hades launch on Epic felt roughly similar to the technical test here. And then this is not even early access, so that's good praise. But alas, that's that. That's going to do it here for today for Hades 2. If you want more of the technical test, if you'd be sad to see it go, let me know in the forward comment down below. Make sure you are subscribed. I will be covering this at least a little bit more, and I will definitely be covering Hades 2 when it's out in early access because, duh, it's a very good game, and I cannot wait to. But alas, thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.